All right, let's talk about this poison build. So I did not create this. I just kind of emulated it, and I got super lucky and ended up beating Gina in under 12 seconds. Um, but it's really intriguing. So with the Leviathan Axe, you want the Stone Cutter's Knob. And so I know that like Grip of Nine Realms is really good. Furious Maul is good because it adds strength. But this concussive wave that's added to this combo makes this really strong for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it does. So you definitely want the Stone Cutter's Knob. Runic attacks don't matter. For the Blades of Chaos and the Dropner Spear, you just want what makes your strength go up. So for that, it would be Obsidian Handles and the Four Winds. For your shield, we're going to use the Shatterstar shield, and the reason why is because it puts your Runic up 26. You want your Runic high for a reason that I'm about to talk about in a second. And then we use the Rond of Absorption for the same reason. Like it puts your Runic up, and you want that. For Spartan Rage, it doesn't really matter because you're not going to use it. And then the Relic is actually going to be the Talisman of Main because it's going to stack more melee damage for you. As far as Freya goes, you just want to make sure you have the poison. Nothing else really matters here. I have her as Guardian Edge 3 on with the Bifrost, but that's not really going to be like something that matters. For armor, we're going to go with the Berserker chest piece because once you use the Talisman of Main, you're going to get another stack because using a Relic obviously is going to make Kratos extremely strong. More vulnerable defensively, but you're not going to get hit, so it doesn't matter. For the wrist and the waist, we're going to go with Lunda's set. If you have both of them on, it's going to do 40% more for poison damage, which is like the main staple of beating Gina. I call her Gina really fast. And then the amulets are really important. So we're going to go Vanaheim set and put on what you feel like is the best. Definitely have Fortitude, but the rest, whatever. So when an enemy's poisoned or hexed, it's going to do more damage, melee damage, based on your luck. Muspelheim set is really good because once you get to Permafrost, even if you use Glacial Permafrost, you're going to do more melee damage, and it's based on your runic. So that's why you want a high runic. You really want this to do a ton of damage. And then Helheim set, that actually increases Kratos' damage when he's got 50% health. And I actually want to talk about that for a second. Typically when you like get beat or start a new game or something like that, you have full health. So you see a lot of people not using the Helheim stuff, right? To bypass that, what you're going to do, before you fight her, change your relic to the hilt of Tyrfing. So what that does is you're going to charge the sword and it's going to take health to do more damage, but it's going to get your health down. So you're going to want to do that. And the cooldown is actually really quick, but you're going to want to do that a couple times until your health gets below half. So make sure don't forget that. And the nice thing about that is if you just like leave the cliff and go back up, you'll get an automatic autosave with whatever your health was at. So if your health was at half or lower and you go down that cliff and back up, your autosave will have the same health. Whereas like if you get killed, the game's automatically going to bring your health back to full, and you don't want that. So just use this until your health gets below half and you'll be good for the Helheim set. Okay. As far as Freya goes, this is big time. So you're going to want Knock Proficiency, Sigil Punishment, and Reckless Empowerment. Knock Proficiency is crucial to getting the enemy hexed early. Like you want to get the enemy hexed as soon as possible because you're going to be able to do more melee damage. Sigil Punishment is obvious. If an enemy is hexed, you do more damage. So with Knock Proficiency, it makes sense to have that. And then Reckless Empowerment means when all her arrows are gone, you do more damage. So you have to make sure once you fire the arrows and get everything kind of activated, make sure Freya never has an arrow to fire. And as soon as she does, get rid of it. That's how you'll do the most damage. As far as skills go, the most important thing is to have momentum on Pride of the Frost and momentum on Frozen Ascent. So Frozen Ascent is when you use Frost Awaken and press triangle, he does that little uppercut. You want momentum on there because it'll get you permafrost sooner. And then you're going to hit her with a Pride of the Frost attack, and you want momentum on that. As soon as you do those two things, you will have full glacial permafrost, and it's going to really like get you going quick with some of your attacks. that's pretty much the gist of it. I'm gonna show you my run and show you exactly what happened. So I got super lucky because she actually got pretty stun locked. So you can see right here, I've activated everything. I hit her with the first Pride of the Frost, and it immediately made my permafrost gauge go up. So then after this, like as soon as you go run up on her, you want to activate the poison, which should get her out of whatever she's trying to do. And then you want to activate Glacial Permafrost right away and start abusing that Pride of the Frost combo. So you can see right here, the poison's hurting her, and then I actually get lucky one more time, and she ends up just kind of just taking hits. So I'd be lying if I said there wasn't some level of RNG, but that's pretty much the gist of it. And again, like I've seen a bunch of people doing this. I by no means made this build up or anything, but it's really fun to use. And to be honest, like if she's ever been giving you problems, or if Rolf's ever been giving you issues, it's definitely worth a try to get this build going. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I appreciate y'all watching. Take it easy.